Alright, I'm back again today. I thought about taking a little bit of a break from Silent Hill. Give you guys something that isn't isn't just that game for a while. Welcome in, Angel. Here, I'm guessing. I think I don't remember the premise for this game. There's a little devil guy. Big nets alike? I don't know. Spacebar to interact. So sometimes look and escape to pause. Time is just free spectators. I was in the middle of reading while I was gonna accompany Snake Friend, but my attention was triggered. Are you reading Worm? The past, constantly hiding and disappearing, living just behind the corner of my eyes, awaiting to be forgotten, barely graspable and useless if you achieve so. The present, an eternal spirit born out of the dead light our eyes receive, always hunting and laughing at oneself. The future, invisible, never completely there, yet the body instinctively reacts to its chilling presence. Cold winds that stab the spine, climbing it till reaching the hind head, and slowly eating it. I felt it 6 cents. Alright, nice. What a melodramatic opening. Oh, it's 3D now. Is that my apartment? I guess that's where it was. Kind of an odd apartment, looked like a movie theater. I'll take a swig, hold on. The path forward always also looks to be the path backwards. Took a little swig. Yes, it's water. What are these cards? Like a fortune telling? I feel my every step and remember what that book warned me long ago. Am I walking towards something I should be running away from? No, the beer's gone. Oh, that's a little more concerning, I guess. Has there been a guy? Why does this kind of remind me of the Grim Reaper meme? So he's in there. The more I dream, the more reality distorts. A lightless tunnel that extends like a viper's insides. And now we're in a castle. Ooh. A mansion. The furniture smells of wine, and the wine smells of burnt wood, of extinguished fires. Is this just a looping game? Maybe I have to stop trying to interact with stuff. Maybe I'm just supposed to look. Nice portrait. It doesn't seem that... Oh. Little black cat. That means bad luck. Is that the devil? The infamous devil with me? Inside me? I don't remember the title anymore. Am I the devil? Was that black cat the devil? The color scheme is comparable to ripe blackberries, and the red moonlight feels as potent as the summer sun. I don't know why I keep facing the door. It's a Mario painting. Oh, can't jump in. Oh. Some guess some staff, some maids, cleaners. Why am I here again? Why? I can't be here, not again. Oh, it's the apartment. Got a bunch of eyes. You're the devil expert, Angel. Is this the work of devils? Is this, the usual calling card? 1 eye, 2 eyes, 3 eyes, your million eyes, locked doors, interested to your dark flesh. What do they hide? What do they expect about me? Now I'm outside. I feel like I'm gonna get run down if I walk into the road. Brookmasia. Yes, must kill the ball. Well, I mean, I'll get to it if I ever get a method. Little, skull crows, I guess. Moon rock. There's no light. The path forwards always looks to be the path backwards. Heart candy, berry cake. Berry cake, heart candy. Can't believe one of my exes on a snack package. What's next? Newly endorsed aloe? And wheatgrass intestines patties? Look, man, you gotta buy it or not. Just gotta waste my time and yap about your failed love life. As you have much else to do. Isn't it your job to stand there anyways? Whatever happened to good customer service? I'm part-time. Not allowed to ring things up usually. But the registered guy worked themselves to the limit and exploded. Guts and bits everywhere. That's all pain to clean up. I'm stopped doing a bunch of stuff I'd rather not until they can ship some new employee in. What? You should also go full-time. Get that fun device installed on you. Become one with the corporate machine and work till you spontaneously combust. Hell no, man. And to your other point, I'm plenty busy with imagining your skull bashed in with a cinder block. What is happening? Haha, I could slice through your neck like a tender human cutlet. I guess I'm the devil? In this? I have a little fang tooth. Oh, is this a universe where people spontaneously combust because of... Oh, very cute. Because of devices? Fun devices? The devil dates people? The ghost around. Can I go in with him? Hey, idiot. A customer buys things from the other side of the counter. Okay, alright, sorry. That's 6,500 runes for all that crap. Put it on my tab. Or orchids, let's have. Same thing. These ain't prawns. We don't do tabs. Tough luck, kiddo. Go take it up to your boss and see if they explode you into gore or not. Get lost. If all these tricks are just bought, that's the plan. Can't believe the devil has to... Is this an angel Tamagotchi? A Tama hatch from the egg. Great. After having one too many, I found myself hastily wandering the abandoned alleyways of Hillebor town, its shadows gnawing at my ankles. Listen. No offense taken. Also, I am the devil. I have my little, frankly, rough-looking tail. I sure showed them. To hell with karma, I make my own karma. Right, that's how it works, I guess. A hulking mass lurched forth from somewhere in the darkness, crawling forth from the filth and grime. Cecil, are you out here again? Ah! I didn't know this was an Invincible prequel. Noct. Noct. Is that you, Noct? Noct, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't deserve happiness. I don't deserve love, nothing. I think one of my viewers will agree with that. Hey, it's alright. If we deserve life, then we deserve everything that comes with it, good or bad. I'll just help you back to your apartment. Try to be careful. I don't want you to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you accidentally. I'm in my apartment now. What the hell am I watching? This channel always has the best soap operas and TV settings to drown my brain with. A notebook, a place for documenting my unfettered thoughts. So am I a devil or am I the devil? Prince of the underworld or just like a random citizen? I once read kitchen knives were actually invented for murder, but non-demonic species saw how good they could cut through meat and thus began utilizing them as culinary tools. My sleeping mattress, although my implies I don't have to share it with the dust spiders and scrats. Trash. The only place in the world which makes sense. Because I rule in it. By my command, a light breeze flows through the heavy space. Okay, I'm guessing we're just a devil. And not the devil, unless we got kicked out of hell. Full of convenience store junk. Candied hearts, fried intestines, blood wine, blah blah blah. Maybe I should actually buy real food for once. Nah, too much work to cook. An old family gift I just can't seem to throw away. I once read kitchen knives were actually... Right, I read this. There's nothing more frightening than a closed door. It's an angel! It's a very cute looking angel. Hovering in the middle of my tiny haven of darkness and trash was something emitting a soft, warm light and a chorus of distant, nostalgic laughter. The soft, round body and cutesy smile mocked me to my very core. How did you get in? What do you want? Greetings, good sir. You appear to be quite down on your luck. Shut the hell up. Have you considered inviting us angelic beings into your heart? We could restore the joy and whimsy that you have so longed for since you were but a tiny, tiny devil. I am not going to get my soul even by the likes of you. I lash out and strangle the creature before me, the blood, guts, and bones splaying out between my grasp with an uncomfortable sculph. The each in which its small body pulls apart makes me want to vomit. So that's your name, huh? Well, should you change your mind, simply let your heart reach out to the celestial light. Be free of worry. Be consumed. Perhaps it would be a better use of your soul than this life. It leaves through the opening and drifts into the dark sky, becoming a foggy star and leaving only soft scent of intoxicating honey. Damn it, I didn't close my windows. What a tiring day. Alright, so we mauled an angel. I guess they're like stress balls. When I left home, I vowed to never suffer, to only enjoy and care about myself. Yet only hollow satisfaction has been constant in my life. Why in choosing what's safest for me, I gotta resign to the deeper and more profound sensations. A book once said life is nasty, brutish, and short. What is correct? Is life too temperamental to only worry about yourself? Why is it that there's no joy without suffering? This dream again, my life, which utters me, called a library. Here each tome is carried by the ghost of a memory, flooding me with emotion shapeless words laid on a wrinkled paper. I'm in a library now. Within the primordial void, the Nameless One knelt at the boundless precipice of chaos. From their blood spilt the sole manner of the cycle of death and rebirth. From their veins laid forth the structure of stars. From their bones emerged great planets and dust. From their fleeting dreams festered the thread of reality. From their end was born the world. Mortal beings took shape from the marrow of the dirt and the light of the celestial realm. Muddled flesh crawled from their fallen bodies, and their death-liberated souls, being of molten effort, rose. But in the end, all shall return to the river of eternity, evaporating into nothingness. Okay. Nice little stars. Some funky looking ghost types. Anything under the stairs? I wasn't under the stairs, never mind. Ah, there's a little devil here reading. During my childhood, I was fascinated by creatures whose lives were more frail than mine. They lived their moments finding meaning in their short time, and as such had accumulated many perspectives and philosophies over the years of the nature of existence. They clambered and clawed for respite in inevitable fates, some tragically cut short and others decidedly fulfilled as they faded into the wind. The rich experiences contained in the pages led me to step into the shoes of others. Not having many souls to relate and talk to, I found solace in those books, almost thought of them as friends, too. However, the only real humans I'd ever seen at the time were the carefully labeled and tucked away cuts of butcher meat and forbidden menus and special occasions. So we're a devil that eats people, and it's a world where convenience stores sell, unless this is hell? I'm not quite sure. A biology book explaining how life came to be. A group of atoms made a molecule. A group of molecules made an organelle. Add some mana and bam, life. The group of organelles created a cell, and such a small little thing then went on to form more and more groups. And here we are, but we never gained more life, we simply became more complex. Sure, we can argue we are conscious, sentient, self-aware. The dumbest animal surpasses a bacteria in those aspects by unfathomable margins. But we can't say we are more alive than those cells, nor the ones composing our bodies. So what exactly happens when those organelles join together? And what happens when I shoot someone in the head? Is their life lost forever? In this uncaring world, with more dust and energy for the hungry souls to feast on? If those lives that took are equal to mine, scientifically speaking, do I deserve to die? Yeah, if we're on equal footing with everyone, then everyone equally deserves to live. I mean, that's like a baseline. I feel like you could make some arguments about particularly terrible people throughout history. But, you know, it's like a, baseline. Should the howls of the wind cry in pain, due to the storm I summoned in vain, all the leaves will swiftly vanish as I remain alone in anguish. I didn't know this game would be so poetry heavy. A tear. I think I'll read that book last. Oh, they all make noise, maybe. Once, as a kid, I read about a human countess who murdered hundreds of human girls, freezing their skin, drinking their blood, breathing in the streams. Abhorrent crimes even for demon standards. However, the book took pity upon her, singing of melancholic suffering sharp like needles, chanting an anguished ode at the paganic, useless rituals attempted at solving her depression, whereas the killings of the women were narrated with visceral, colorful prose. Why did the author do it? What were they trying to achieve in embellishing her figure? Sorrow for her condition or admiration at her actions? Why make humans such a monster? I ponder if secretly I want to be given a second chance. It's tempting. Similar to faking an injury to skip classes and succeeding. An undeserving prize, a selfish treat. Another opportunity to act like my actions had no consequences, or to let down everyone again. I think what the Countess truly fantasized about was knowing that no matter what she did, it wouldn't matter. Her fate was already written on the shredded flesh of the mercilessly killed maidens. Hopefully this new book I borrowed, but makes me cry. Update. It made me cry, but out of cringe. Lame ass offer. I'm glad I didn't pay for it. Great book review. Oh. Can I read them again? No. I guess I'll go downstairs. There's a guy here now. I guess I go over and say hi. It continues on endlessly. It is until it no longer becomes recognizable, fading into the noise. Every moment feels eternal, and like everything eternal, all moments become redundant. No book is different from the others on the outside, so it must mean they all matter the same on the inside. They shall just become one big pile of ash then. The other day I heard Rip say I have them crazy eyes. 2 red blood-dripping roses with a glow of molten iron. It made me wonder if that's why the world always seemed insane to me. Going down. Why does this remind me of the genocide ending at Undertale? Are you gonna charge at my screen? The same way red sunglasses taint your vision, my crazy eyes tainted reality all my life. So since my demonic healing prowess will grow them back, I decided to honor my name and go blind for a few days. I guess that's supposed to be a hint as to what demon he is? I don't know demon names. Let's see, or not, how fucked up the world is now without the glasses. Stare at, feed, pet. It looks sad, I'll pet it. Pet it. Oh. It's my ex. Why? I thought we were the perfect match. I tried my best, you know, the sweet and kind girl and the handsome, charismatic bad boy. Even if you went after other girls, you always went back to me, always. To your gentle, submissive, perfect girlfriend. It's just how it is, Barry. You're real easy, but so boring. All sugar with no spice, as they say. You're the worst, Cecil. A filthy backstabber, and backstabbers deserve to be stabbed from the front 1,000 times until you're unrecognizable from polarized ground meat. Relationships have always been something that, as a concept, feels so alien to me, and that I attempt again and again to understand it. In my school days, I aggressively pursued to grasp that unknown, to hold it within my palm that bare for me to see. Barriers was my pick to indulge in that dream at first, a heart as soft as dessert, easy to manipulate and mercilessly crush. But the yearning only twisted itself into increasingly complex ravel to choke my emotions, and left me chasing shadows into the darkness. Listen, Cecil. Listen, Cecil. I've been doing a lot of thinking. And, well, I just gotta put it bluntly. We gotta break up. We can't just keep licking each other's wounds. We're both in this loop of self-pity and toxicity, and drowning each other in that stuff isn't helping either of us. I know, damn it, but goodbye. I want to leave all this part of my life. Please do not contact me or seek me out. Nellie shared in the same woes of struggling to find meaning in the city's smog-covered concrete jungle as I did. From that shared experience and our shared crossing of paths, we latched onto each other and fed on each other's bleeding wounds, nourishing a bit of the hunger plaguing our souls, but deepening and prolonging the injuries that sapped our strength. The truth she shared bitterly gnawed at my insides. Hopeless. I'm utterly hopeless. What a terrible showing. Just nonsensical vignettes bound together by hopelessness. Popcorn, ground flavored, not freshly popped, all yours for the low, low price of your dignity. I'm not that hungry for popcorn. How was the show? I rated it out of it. Great. Exquisite wine and food. Ah, I wonder how the main course will turn out. Funerals are always lovely. Can't. I guess I can't. Oh, what's a devil to do? What a pity. I suppose I'll just have to make another. Funeral flowers. Their scarlet gaze seems to watch every moment. Alright, that was all the people. I like the ratings, guy. I guess this is an after-show party with a lot of devils. We really live for food, huh? No matter if sad or bright, any important occasion must be filled to the brim with food. Can't say I'm better than these idiots, though. I've never met the deceased, but if I had known he would taste so fucking good, I'd kill him myself. I do know humans see cannibalism as a monstrous taboo. Don't know why. It beats me. They're lost, if you ask me, and quite disrespectful. Their head cheeks are delicious when roasted, albeit quite small, and the deltoid is so underrated. Phenomenal cut, super cheap too. Meat tastes of success, a successful hunt. The tender fiber being pulled by my incisors is a celebration of life and death. A hollow husk gaining new purpose. From it we are born, live, and eventually become husks again. Will this be my eventual taste too? My final send-off? A party for disgraceful friends, gloating about their business ventures over my cooked organs. I hope when it comes to that, my hole is completely burnt, with an inedible sauce as the side. I want to ruin their pitiful attempt of celebrating life in death's face. Their happiness, no, their hypocrisy, shouldn't be welcomed in these events. Look there, Orkrit, it's your cousin Cecil. Be polite and say hello. Hello. Mr. Betsy says hello. So this is Orchid. She seems to resemble soft melted crayons. What? Great, another brat. Hopefully she doesn't develop an addiction to funeral food. Read somewhere it's an actual problem. Yeah, hello. You realize that's your plush toy, right? Its head could tear right off. I wouldn't hold it such high regard. That's so rude. Mr. Betsy is brave as a... I lost the voice. Mr. Betsy is a brave and strong friend of mine. Just trying to warn you. We don't like your warnings. Council season is now banned from any and all house tea parties. First conversation, we already hate each other. I'm really good at this family networking thing. And we're here now. I'm not even gonna try to make an attempt at trying to piece all these events together. There's the black cat again. I didn't even need to do that sound effect. It already did it. Yo, Cecil. Perfect moment for you. Apparently, we're all clear to clean out all these police officers out there. Take care of it. Man, I do all the work out here. Fine, fine. I'm literally taking care of the actual target right now. It's the least a lazy devil could do. Alright, time to get to business. Oh! We're shooting people now. Hey, there's a cop. Oh, bang. Bang. Ah! Bang, bang. Oh, reloading also heals me. That's convenient. I guess maybe I just press the button next time. Ow. Oh, got it. Alright, 6 devil cops killed, I guess? What do you mean, one more to go? I was supposed to be the last one. Also, I don't have my gun anymore. Oh! Ow. 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 Alright, fine. What am I, in a police station? This is I think this is my apartment. Never mind. Oh, it's a guy at mass. Lloyd, is that you? My little angel Lake has turned into Gabriel. Great talk. What's wrong, Angel? I can take some water. Sorry, I'm not fluent in Angel. Alright, I want to fry my vocal cords. Okay, that was the last bit. Damn it. What is it now? My darn angel gotcha died again. It was like the 5th time this month. Uh-huh. I suspect. Now we can finally focus on the task at hand. We're on the clock, you know. The angel of keychain pets shall surely smite me now. I look forward to that. Oh, our lovely guest is getting rowdy though, and sure turned to be a good host. Please let me go. I don't know anything more, I swear. Now, we know that's a total lie. We got the footage from our client, you see. Since you won't talk, we're gonna have to play a nice little game. Yeah, just shut up. I'm not in a good mood right now. Oh. Can I offer him some flowers? Please, don't do this. Well, you gonna do the honors? Oh, I can't pick up the flowers. Wait. Are we going around? Great. Wait, I hit him again, I guess. You can't interrogate him if you kill him. What the hell? You knocked him out freaking cold. As a Vanillore ice. What? Now we gotta wait forever before he's conscious again. Maybe it won't be a smug when the boss takes us out of a cut of the commission. The weakling asked for it. Okay, now it's childhood time. So many study books in the path to being heir. I like reading, but for leisure, not work. We're the devil's son? A waking world, and a nameless one. The covers are soft and comfortable. Still, sometimes I feel a sense of unease lying here from memories of restless night terrors. I do agree, he could have pulled out the classic Triton. I would often pretend this mimic chest was alive. I wish it was. Nice picture. Father, you wanted to see me? Cecil, I have a gift for you. Come here. This is a creature commonly known as a cat. Humans often keep them as pests or vermin killers. It is similar in appearance to the Psy-Cat demon phenotype, but more fragile and less intelligent. A cat? Perhaps you have read about them before? I gift this creature to you, so that it may serve as a test. A test? The exact criteria of the test will remain unknown. I'm gonna have to kill the cat, aren't I? Will remain unknown to you. It is as such, so that you may manifest yourself what is befitting of your position as heir. I'm killing the cat. I'm sorry, Angel. I'm gonna have to kill him to progress. I must be off for a few years to manage Asterisk in Urga. I will make an assessment upon my return on how you fare with this creature. I will do my utmost best, Father. We're gonna take care of it for a few years, and then Dad's gonna come back and be like, alright, kill it. Hello there. Don't be scared now. I won't hurt you. Here, I'll open the cage, slowly. Wow. Ow, ow, ow. There's no need for that. Ow, where did you go? Biology of Flora, Fauna, and Magical Creatures, 4th edition. I always leave the shells in that.
Snake! What happened? Snake! Snake!
I'm sorry, it doesn't matter how much you yell, I'm gonna have to do it. A radio from the human world. How can we look down on them when they make such innovations? It's made. Hello, young Master Cecil. This is the place to my room. Is it in the closet? A tempest. The Bloody Countess. Oh, these are the books we recalled before. It's been here since forever, but I still marvel at this creature. Perhaps Father felt the same way in adding it to the manor? All these books are actually Father's personal collection. My favorite room. The scent of old paper and mining and its insulated quietness is perfect. Oh, and this is our house from the previous freedom moment. I don't think the cat would have gotten far. What, am I supposed to actually find it? Are you under the bed? Yes. There you are. Well, well, now you refuse to be out from there? Well, if I know anything about pets, then would you like a tasty treat, right? Maybe we can grab something from the kitchen. I'm sure none of the maids would mind. Oh, thought it was a comment on the carpet. Can I stare out the window? No. We're so sad looking. Is that the kitchen? I wonder if my horns will go on like these statues. Like Lord Mothers, like fathers. Where is the old mom? A painting of the Lord Mother of our family, to which we of this manor owe our existence. This is the dining hall, where we gather and eat. Chairs close enough to insinuate some sort of cordial relation, but far enough apart to avoid a homely feel. Hello, young Master Cecil. Are you looking for something to eat? I could prepare you something. Nope. This is the kitchen. Alright, I want to explore a little more before getting into the kitchen. Such a big house and all. My word, that builds up in here so quickly. The statue demons dutifully guard the entrance. Their stony loyalty and powerful forms are very admirable. Can't go out the front door. That makes sense. It's quite odd to think how my close ancestors look like this. I suppose we are not so far removed from the beasts. A portrait of father and mother. Guess this is Dad's office. Father's work desk. I shouldn't look too closely. I might mess the papers up. If dragons existed today, would they have scales, feathers, gotten? Books are full of theories, but never definitive answers. The 8 realms, the orbiting bodies in the starlight. I wonder what other places are like in person. The pink reminiscent of blood splatter is artistically wound around the vase. I didn't know demons lived in mansions. An effigy of Befford. The family all in buried tear both admire and wish to overthrow. The fire is out right now, but the embers still faintly glow like stars in the ash. Ash. Not ass. Ash. The reception room is rather modest, inviting an atmosphere that is distinctly welcoming. I'm sorry. Please excuse me, please. Is this Lord Mother's room? The guest quarters. There aren't any guests at the moment, but I shouldn't message room by running around in it. Oh. Okay. Where's Bob's room? More rooms to explore. Puffs, powders, brushes, perfumes, and makeups. It is tempting to touch them, but I got in big trouble doing so. Mother is a rather talented pianist. In her free time, try as I may, I never seem to get any good at it. Mother's private quarters. I shouldn't intrude. Okay, so Mom does have a room. I wonder when I'll be able to see the blue skies again. Never, probably. Father's private quarters. I shouldn't intrude. Alright. That's the whole house explored. Now, time for the kitchen. Some may say the best flesh is human flesh, but I like all flesh. Cats probably like fish, right? Most cats in stories seem to, at least. Side cats enjoy fish too. Oh, I'm probably overthinking this. Alright, got some food to give them. Well, that was quick. But I had to explore around it a little more. Meat. Is that all we eat? Meat. Meat. Ah, the loveliness of fresh meat and torn sinew. Meat. Just meat. Meat. Okay, alright. Again. Barbecue. I don't know if you want to have a barbecue with human flesh. Well, back up to that cat. I got a fish now. That's the library. I mean, they did have some fish. So, not always human, just a lot of human. Here, some fish. I'll just leave this here. So this is how a cat looks. I should give you a name. Well, I'm not good with names, though. You have dark fur, just like the sky and fog. Maybe smog? No, that sounds silly. Oh, maybe soot? Maybe not. Hey, my tail is not a plaything. Ouch, come on, you're so mean. I remember the cat. His fur in itself was a living contradiction, so dark yet it shone so intensively. Touching him was touching delicate black gold. Mother is good with fanciful terms. If she's not too busy, I should ask her, maybe. Why do I keep doing the voice? It already meows. I'll be right back. I remember the cat. His name was Noct, from nocturnal, which comes from the Latin nocturnus, of the night. I had come up with the name Oliveria first, from the olive tree, but Mom suggested Noct. So it became a beast of the night, a starless night, a calm and serene one to rest and relax. I study for hours on end, and it feels like it's still not enough. I wish I could just exist for a bit, without all this responsibility. You know, Noct, you make the days a little less difficult. That cat's definitely dying. I'm glad you're around. It's nice to have a friend other than my books. Master Cecil, your mother wishes to see you in her study. Very well, I shall be there shortly. The cat follows me now. Yeah. It's up. Oh, there's the old mom. I thought you would be in there. I thought private quarters meant a bedroom, but I guess not. Ah, Cecil, there you are, finally. You mustn't keep your mother waiting so long. It is ill-befitting of your position. Do think of the rough-veined family name as you carry yourself. I'm sorry, mother. And you have the decency to apologize. Now, as for the occasion, you know your father's returning very soon. Oh, God. Do try to make yourself presentable. He has requested that you await him in your study with that little morsel of a creature he gave you. I remember the cat, and my dad's announcement, the test. The world stopped, the wind hushed, the realms froze. Here it is. Kill it. It is a being that stands far beneath you, or I shall in your steed. Whenever I relive this scene, I wonder about all which never came to be. Scenarios upon scenarios. Me escaping with Nacht, me rejecting his order, me murdering father right there, gouging my claws into his left skin.
Snake, what happened?
Into his left eye.
Snake!
It can't be stopped, Angel! Only to taste the heinous black tar spurting from him, and realizing there's also that substance inside of me. So then I would grab the first thing I see, a fork maybe, probably a candlestick, and then I would stab him, and me, and him, and me, and the monsters who both became until an asphalt pit remains, obscure like Nox's hair. But alas, I was but a weak, naive child. I remember the cat. I remember it because I don't want him to die. In human literature, this idea of trying twice was always prevalent. Hey, Asabi! How was stream? You just joined into me killing a cat. Our bodies die once, leaving our souls behind. However, our soul dies when it's forgotten. So that's why I remember the cat. I remember his sharp claws shredding skin and his screams echoing against the Baudet walls. Oh. That's nice to hear. And don't worry about it. I remember the cat. Noct fought with everything he had as I tried to make him be still, reassuring him that his soul would be immortal within me. I didn't know how to kill painlessly at the time, and my strength was non-existent. I remember my fans firmly around his neck, and his eyes becoming disfigured, filled with blood. But even then I could not fully kill him, and so my father took the crumpled body from the ground. I remember Noct, how suddenly he stopped moving in my father's hand, how quickly he was but a sack of bones to drop upon the floor in a heap. I'm glad you two are enjoying the moment. Really wholesome moment. His one impeccable fur, now the dirty mess smelling of extinguished fire. I touched the expressionless face. How could have this been Noct? I didn't understand. What happened to my best friend? What did I do? This was a bad dream. This wasn't Noct. Noct was alive. His soul was alive. Death couldn't change my cat, my little friend, into this. I'm so sorry, Noct. Please forgive me. Don't leave me, Noct. Please, I love you. I need you. I'm scared. What a disappointment you are. Master Cecil, are you in there? I remember the cat. Sadly, I can't say the same of the maid. When she put her hand on my shoulder, I don't remember what happened next. Only the smell of wine. Ah, Oh, Cecil. I'm proud, so proud of you. I just know that I blacked out. When I came back to my senses, my mom was there, hugging me, congratulating me on my first bloodlust and murder. Well, I guess that explains why he lives alone. If I have 1 in 72 chance of getting to the psycat figure, then I just need 72 tries to achieve a 100% success rate. However, that would mean dropping booze for a week, or cigarettes for 2 weeks. Well, I guess I could always ask for extra funds this month. Lord Mother would understand. A small price to pay. I won't win if I don't try. I gotta be honest, I'm shocked she's paying us. I kind of thought that if we abandoned everything, they wouldn't even want to talk to us. Tamagotchi! Kun Peter. Eng. Jellian. Do I have to do this 72 times? Stale dog. Dapple. Just gotta keep at it. Stale dog. Jellian. I'll sit here and do this, why not? Dapple. Mush. That's a new one. I'm gonna get that psycat. Ah, the average gacha player. I know the feeling. I've played a fair share of gachas. Sour. That one was cute, I like that one. Stale dog. Why are you sad, Seppi? That makes sense. Go take a drink, Angel. Sour. Kun Peter. That's 20. Oh god, it's only been 20. It truly is. Well, as long as you want to spend more money, here, I guess. I didn't ask you. So, how's everyone's day been? Who the hell carries this many coins? Do we not have a credit card? Also, it's usually like specific coins they want, not just any. So a lot of the same coins. You know, I think a 1 in 72 chance means there's a 50% chance you get after 36 gotchas, and you still haven't gotten it. Shh! Shut up, cashier man. I'm working. I'm guessing there's 72 in the machine. You really just come here every week to dump your money into that thing, huh? I can quit anytime. Just one more 10x roll and I'll get the new character. I know it in my heart. I won't get a fucking core. Won't just get a 5 rated sword. That's my prize. Or a fucking duplicate. I really ought to just sue the store for fraud. There's no way I couldn't have gotten a psycat by now. We all know the moment you put yourself in front of law enforcement, it's not gonna end well. I mean, I have killed cops, so it's not impossible. Cops can't stop me. There it is. I can. I can't keep going. Hell yeah, it only took, what, 5,600 runes? Totally worth it. Wait, I was supposed to do that? I missed his yearning for something vital, inherent, unnotable. What are my insides lacking? There's an immense cavity, so immense it has its own gravitational pull. Everything centers around it despite its impressibility. Me, my life, my haunting, you. For free. Yes, you. The shadow who carved the empty space in me. You are the whole, the absent, the one whose presence continues to lurk on my back, moving my hands and hiding once the stone is thrown. Or rather, you're the excuse I give. Now that you are no longer here, I've come to realize I have replaced you. In my own actions, my consequences, my betrayals and disappointments. Lying is violent. Hello, Warden. Welcome in. Lying is violence. That's all violence really is at its core. In the mirror, those same piercing red eyes revel in it. Come in. Hello, boss. Do you have a minute? Well, I could lend some for you, but time is very, very valuable in our field. Not my fucking field anymore, actually, because I quit. Oh? Is that so? Indeed. I won't be following your stupid contract orders anymore. Thanks. What are the rumors, Wooden? Well, I'd be lying if I said it does not shock me, but I am nonetheless quite saddened by this development. I suppose if you are saying this to me, I can't change your mind. No, not even your stupid job bonuses can convince me. I know my worth. Very well then. As it's said in procedure, we shall undertake an exit interview. Please take a seat. The hell is an exit interview? The Bordo sends their regards. Listen, it's alright, I'm sure we'll be redeemed in the end. Maybe. We're quitting our devil job. That's a start. Fine. Don't worry, it's quite short, then we shall part ways. How would you describe your time at the company as a consultant? Describe what could be improved. It does, it's like a hydra. Like a mix between a hydra and a snake. I think that's the point, right, Adam Eve? Oh wow, want me to rant all day long? Oh, just let me think. The coffee machine is always broken, it makes everything taste burnt. The overtime pay blows. We only kill small fries and petty lowlives. And then I mentioned the boss fucking sucks. You killed the Kato. Oh, I see. You are some brother. I faked this and I had to do it. Alright, it was out of my hands. Spooky Dad told me to do it. Maybe if he died or fucked off to some other realm, we could get somewhere. But cutting off one of his heads only results in 2 new ones growing. Okay, it's a hydra. If there's any trait or quality you consider to have greatly developed or improved that, describe it. Well, my patient for sure was tasted. From enduring such shit conditions to such shit boss, I might as well give up and wallow in an alleyway as my soul and body are devoured by ferals. At least the pain would be over quicker than this. Are you willing to have a comeback in the distant or near future? Hell no. Is everything alright? Huh? Your decision seems quite abrupt. You have been the best employee by far these last few months. Besides a few incidents, your numbers are top-notch. Killing all your targets without a shred of remorse. Cooperation with client mission objectives. In fact, it seemed you were eager to get job assignments. Just like when you were a kid and the fragrance released by the sweet red iron filled your palate, your mind and your soul. Your soul. an ember hungry for more fuel to mindlessly add to the pyre, hungry for humans, small creatures, fell beings, anything that you could turn into a corpse. Cecil? I just can't fucking stand you and your fake attitude anymore. Very well. Lastly, what are you planning to do after this? None of your damn business. That be all. Farewell, Cecil. Best of luck to you in whatever path you choose going forward from here. Bye, asshole. His name is, Ladon Malus. Can I talk to him again? Darn egg sucker. I don't know why that made me laugh. Somehow Layden has it all. Charisma, business smarts, a wife and daughter. Spare some happiness for the rest of us. He doesn't even appreciate it. Hope me quit and burns all his big contract dreams to the ground. There'll always be another eager sucker. I don't think quitting will have that much of an effect. Nice crystal. Can I also speak to him from this side? You can see he has a little tail. He has no comment to me being here. Oh, there's his family. Oh, they're quite cute. I didn't mean to talk to him again. I like the daughter. Alright, I'll leave. This little cat demon. Mr. Cecil, are you really leaving us? Hell yeah, I'm out of this dingy office. Oh, it's so sad. No. Don't be so sad, I'll get sad. Oh god, it's our, Is she like above us? Was it? I don't know if I quite got if it's like a partnership, like on equal footing, or she's higher. It's one of those two. I don't think she's an underling. I certainly didn't get that impression. Alright, but I guess I'll talk to her. That probably will solve it. Superior, I'm guessing. Good mittens. I always knew you were too much of a wuss for this line of work. Oh, fuck off. My partner in crime. Okay, partner in crime. Tefra. Her horrid strength and claws could slice through those metallic police exoskeletons like they were thawed butter. Though she was far from brute, those eyes were always calm, always calculating. We'd sling insults at each other all day, and I'd always end up losing the game of keep your temper. Even our gaze looks right through me, laying my vulnerabilities bare. Does that line feel like something from a enemies to lovers novel? I never talked to Kashmir much, but he was always very chipper and worked hard elevating the burden of paperwork from the rest of us. Extremely dedicated, and his diminutive appearance stirred Dira to give a pat on the head. Pretty sure he's older than me though, and something always pulled me back from getting close to him. Various offices. I'm guessing this is Tefra's. Bonium et Malum Consulting Office. Is that what we are? Despite myself, I can never help but feel the taste of bittersweet well up in my throat. Why did I care about this job at all? Why did I care about these people who constantly judge me, spit in my face, and don't give a crap about what happens to me? They'll keep on with their happy little lives while I wallow and drown in the mud. To hell with them all. To hell with this. I hope they all die. Die, die, die! Nice frog boba shirt. We are now unemployed. I guess we are gonna get that phone call. How are you doing, by the way, Bun Bun? I forgot to ask. Every building I've ever visited has been its own world. With their own natural laws to govern over these inhabitants, either laid down by them, by those before them, or the structure itself. It is no wonder everyone's so picky when choosing a home nowadays. Oh, but who am I to complain? I may settle down for any place whose rent is low enough and whose bed is clean enough. But I know it's temporary. Sooner than later I'll leave. Or be kicked out. Or thrown out of the window, harvested for parts. Whatever. Point is, they all suck. They aren't the house of my dreams. My dream house is reminiscent of the first human building I read about in a story. A prison, not quite finite, not quite dead, riddled with stairs, oppressive walls, and hidden contraptions. No organic or asymmetrical objects stood out, no decoration or color dared to approach, and no windows had ever been built. And since those of the prison shan't ever leave it. What they did, it mattered not. Their sins, their past, gone. Their every moment had been reduced to their new home. But the protagonist comes to an interesting conclusion in the book. With no windows, no signs of the outside, she realized they weren't being monitored. Thus, she went on a killing spree, staining the concrete with dark red mere moments before the shape-shifting walls consumed the corpses. In the end, the girl was alone at the prison. There was no one left to perceive her. Only the incessant roaring of machinery engulfing her thoughts. That would be my dream house. Strange taste. Minus the contraptions, I probably hurt myself accidentally, and maybe a bit more furniture. Not a deal breaker though. I doubt, however, I'll find it here in Hellbore Town. What a boring, ordinary place on the very fringes of Realm Bariata. Far from the sprawling and crowded cities, there is hardly a life to be had. Dark alleys, buildings purple like bruises, few red lamps to light the night, and even fewer sane inhabitants. What happened? What brings someone to live here? I don't know. You tell me. You live here. Well, that's what Lord Murder wants me to find out, since Orchid seems to reside in one of these apartments. Oh, we get to talk to our cousin. Lovely. From a consultant murder agency to family babysitting. What a joke. Can't refuse either, otherwise I won't receive my family's paychecks. Maybe the kid will play easy and let me be a roommate. I'll give the town a few points for having some semblance of a city block. The base structure was basic. That was apparently warped here from a far-off dimension in a freak accident. Might as well take a look around, as I find my way to the apartment complex. Can't believe you told on me, Angel. That's fair enough. Anyway, now we have to babysit our cousin. Didn't think there'd be a bubble tea shop here. My go-to order? Blood bobo with eye jelly. A quaint little garden attached to a clinic, full of eye flowers, the town namesake hellbores, blood wine, and the like. How cozy. The urge to rip out the plants is staggering. Why? What do you have against plants? The police station. Luckily, I've learned many techniques for evading their biobots from my consulting days. Little well. That's the house I need to go to, okay. The train yard is silent. I guess it doesn't stop here very often. Figures. Dark water slowly seeps through the canal, choking the concrete with regrets. A laundromat with half-broken machines and smelling of dry lint, probably crawling with dust spiders and other vermin. Alright, apartment. I made my way up to the oversized concrete block laying near giant piles of rubbish. Apartment block B is loudly painted on inside, coldly declaring a place of residence. Let's see, apartment 402, apartment 402. Here it is. On my way. Hello, hello. Oh, it's you. Venom-tipped knives with every word, pointing straight at my vitals. Hey, Orchid. So I just got out of my job, and Lord Murder told me to. The door slams closed unceremoniously. I didn't even finish what I was going to say. Guess the room I planned is a no-go. Well, I'm not sure what else I expected. Time for some apartment hunting. I explored many other places to stay in the next few days to come, but none matched my requirements. Either too bleak, too expensive, too big, too small. Ugh. Wish I could just stay in a crappy hotel. One of said houses had been a closed candidate. It was loud, louder than my thoughts, which meant they could no longer bother me. Perfect. The general aesthetic was quite bland, resembling a TV screen with no channels on. Might be what creates the white noise. Oh well, I can endure an ugly living space. My hopeless will probably be too drunk to care at all. I don't know. This is a pretty hard sell. But I think about everyone but you, apparently. My only worry left was how I'd affect my sleep. But I'd slept in worse places. I'm willing to give up some hours of sleep just to get this ordeal over. But just when I was about to sign the lease, I noticed it. The smallest print, my worst nightmare. A stranger of a roommate. Hey, so you the new guy? Exclaimed immediately from behind a voice. I turned back and saw them. Gosh, can't wait to get to know you better. You seem like a fellow connoisseur at puzzles too. You will greatly enjoy my collection then. They couldn't finish the sentence that I already dropped the pen and started running, hoping never to experience such a horrible thing. Christ, you hate crosswords that much? Well, alright, Einstein. What's the plan then? Some fenced-in park dotted with obelisk. Are they graves? The air is heavy and stifling. I don't really want to stick around here long. The home near the clinic with affordable pricing smelled just wonderful. Upon entering, the odor revealed itself to be of bloody meat and thick fat. Oh my, this was a carcass home. Implemented by a certain Mr. Doors to infinity, these harken back to sensations that even first experienced in life. Using advanced interdimensional technology, it devised a way to create effective structures with animal matters only. Its original plan was to utilize elements such as keratin and bones, but the devil market demanded houses and rooms fully composed of fibrous muscles, built along with strips of easy-to-cook lipids. But as quickly as they rose in popularity, they fell down in relevancy. A mass-producing cost exceeded any reasonable pricing, and on top of that, after a few days, the meat would rot if not careful, developing a heinous stench. Hey, Enter, welcome in! Even those who would endure the smell and the high prices would quickly find the roof collapsing. Turns out biting and nibbling your house walls ain't wise if you want it to last. How are you doing? But some had remained standing, as proven in front of me. Oh, what a sight to behold! The marbling was magnificent, with some of the columns being made out of ribs and bone marrow. There was also delicious elements of the body turned into furniture, the bed carved with brains, and the sofa had ribbons of viscera at its pelt. It was perfect. I had found the perfect home. A mansion for me to live in this boring town, for me and me alone. I walked a few steps, letting the place surround me, and I felt at peace. Oh, you ended up scaring yourself? Playing something, was it one of those big sea monster things? So, already decided to rent it? I reclined in an armchair composed of veins and arteries until... I quickly got up, feeling my clothes wet, stained with the same red as the carcass home. Then I looked down at my shoes, redder somehow. That's when I realized why this place was so cheap. It's a house made out of meat. What do you expect? Is that I'm not an expert on phobias. Is that a fear of water? The ocean? Coral reef? And why the landlord had a dry cleaner down the streets? Never mind then. Fear of the deep ocean. Unbeknownst to me, in this last house, there was a place I believed to be fictional. A fairy tale told us to young devil. Hell. But not the hell I've been warned about. There were no torture contraptions, no fellow sinners screaming along me. And that's kind of also not the case. Yeah. The furnishings were perfectly clean and ordinary. The room had the look of a showroom, a television prop set, a subtle fake atmosphere to everything. If you have a fear of the deep ocean, why did you buy Subnautica? And that was the first giveaway. An immense dreadful sensation traveled through my bones, akin to caterpillars slowly munching and growing inside of me. I closed my eyes, trying to calm myself down. It's just a stupid apartment floor. With a stupid lamp, a stupid sofa, stupid wall paint, and stupid pricing. Wait, why am I still seeing everything? I opened my eyes again, quickly discovering there were no differences. Was I dreaming? Had I suddenly died? My immediate instinct was to run, but behind me there was no door anymore. I may have spent the next 3 minutes or 3 hours panicking and trying to leave the abode, most foul, incapable of pertaining to this reality. Because I didn't probably know when I purchased Subnautica 1, and I feel like challenging my fellow Sophia. I see. Very respectable, Lento. I hope it goes well. Remember to take breaks if it gets a little too intense. But, nice. Eventually, I realized my attempts were futile. I was trapped. I chose, then, to inspect the nature of my cell. Inspected the stupid sofa, the stupid lamp, the stupid me, the stupid walls, the stupid sofa, the stupid pocket change, my stupid eyes, the stupid... When I observed their intrinsic detail, I came to quickly regret it. Embedded in everything, no matter the object, there were faces. Frozen, hollow faces, observing all but comprehending not. Instead of bricks or fabrics, the room had been built upon their smiles, fake smiles. Through their eyeless expressions, I sensed a true, poignant feeling behind each. They were trying to hide it. The stagnant faces, not alive, were lying at nothing. Or was the facade directed at me? I squinted my eyelids, trying to figure out their intention, and got closer. That's where the realization came in. The faces were me. I had been surrounded by my reflection all this time, like the insides of a giant mirror ball. And to top it all off, the mouths began moving, showing the same teeth as I. Their voices mimicked pebbles and ice hitting against the roof, scratches against paint walls, against skin. Was this how I sounded? An incomprehensible, incessant clutter of violence of no purpose, raspy and spraying toxins akin to the cobra. I have rules to follow to minimize my fear. Ah, good. What are the rules? I covered my ears, closed my eyes, again, and cursed to all realms. I wouldn't let some stupid, whispering apartment doom me, judge me. I hadn't come so far, and endured everyone's stupid discernment to rot in this city town. The more the agonizing noise increased, the cancer growing, placing my heart in its beat, the more I was attuned to the hellish melody despite my best attempts. Until, dissipating in my thoughts, it was completely gone. As I waited for the other shoe to drop, I opened my eyes again, and saw myself in front of a violet wooden door, with an eye carved on it, awaiting to be entered. There is nothing more frightening than a closed door, said a human once. But why? Mere fear of the unknown? Probably. We create our worst nightmares, our own traps. Everything beyond our vision is possible, likely to occur. But for me, there's something else. The temptation. We want the door to unlock, to reveal its secrets. What scares us is what draws us to. Sometimes it is what we crave for. How many stories are about achieving your life goal and ending up purposeless? What I can assure, regardless, is what my trembling hand twisting the doorknob. I wish both to get out and to be trapped forever. Inside, it looked abandoned, all remains undistinguishable, inedible, bloated, and dark. Stay close to the walls and floors, learn as much as you can about what's out there. Those are just, good life lessons in general when it comes to dangerous places. Inside, it looked... I read that. There was an immense, shapeless corpse at a corner. Indistinguishable organs piled into one mound. Reminded me of a child playing with slime, sticking random toy parts on it, except the toys were conglomerations of big eyes, big mouths, and it moved. It was moving. As the carrion took shape and became alive, its crowd of ears pierced me with a gaze I'd hoped to never receive again. It screamed fear, but not any fear, primal fear, directed at me, as if my image alone invoked fright deeper than death, as if I was woe, distress, and misery incarnate, and if the weight of my mistakes were written on my face. It was him. He had come for me. I had been to demise behind a closed door once, and now he was mine. Knocked. The word left my lips, a reaction rather than a thought or decision. I mumbled it again for the first time in decades. Meanwhile, knocked came closer and closer. An ocean of tendrils crawled the wooden planks with visible difficulty. Impossible to get into any powerful machinery you can get your hands on. Also good life advice. My head spun frantically. I was remembering the cat. That was it, right? His soul had been alive all this time and had acquired a new body. I stared at his million eyes again. Fear was there, yes, but confusion accompanied it, not fear. I'd misread him. Wow, what an idiot I was. Such stupidity elicited in me a laughter. One I can imagine led to a more confusion for the creature. With my confidence regained, I headed towards the exit. However, something stopped. The monstrosity had extended one of its limbs and reached my heel. A vicious muscle coated fully of slime. The image of a land squid popped into my mind. Then, with only one mouth, it spoke. Help me. Help. My bad. I got the wrong apartment. Sorry for barging in. I'll just be on my way now. Please help me. Don't leave me. I'm so cold. Please, I don't want to die. I don't know what happened. They swear. Please, please. The thing suddenly was yelling frantically. Finding its voice, the squid arm refused to let go. Okay, stop. Alright, I'll at least hear you out. No guarantees, though. I'm damn near broke and pretty much homeless at the moment. Working on fixing that. But hey, I guess we'll be neighbors soon enough. Do I? Do you? Know me? Huh? Are you famous or something? I'm afraid I don't have any Wraith friends. Maybe you're confusing me for another plain blonde guy. I just thought you said my name, so... Wait, Knock? Is that your... Oh, no, that's... That's not quite it. It's... A brief second of panic subsided thankfully. I don't quite remember, but Knock sounds pretty close. You can just call me Knocked, then. So you've got amnesia. What a bad liar it was. His eyes flitted nervously everywhere, yet refused to focus on mine. Hesitation, trembling, a slight sheepish retreat into himself. Very much inexperienced and uncomfortable. An abandoned weakling, former human guy most likely. But abandoned by who? By what? Obviously wishing to hide away that past. I guess that makes sense. All the weird organ and soul corruption from dimension hopping has got to mess you up, I'm sure. Is that what happened to me? I still don't really understand this wretched body. Well, I know the gist of things. And buddy, you're fine. Don't worry about it. I've seen plenty of way ugly mugs back in Steigen City. Might as well buy a lottery ticket. Gotta say though, Bravestad still retained enough of himself to talk a pretty rare. What a neat little find in this otherwise boring town. I don't really know how much about this place. My mind is still foggy. Take a seat, friend. Oh wait, are you already sitting? Well, who cares? Regardless, try resting. Might take a while to get you in the loop of this world. And if the hour runs late, I'll tell you what. I'll find a place right nearby so we can walk anytime. Talk anytime. You will? That sounds nice. I don't think you ever told me who you were, or what you are. Oh, I'm just your regular everyday bottom of the barrel devil. An irredeemable monster. This realm is absolutely infested with my kin. As for names, just call me Cecil. From the Latin casus, blind. Welcome to your new life, Knocked. We've been reunited with our cat. Maybe. Someone once said that loving someone is letting them go. Bullshit. I don't want to let you go. I want whole ownership of you, and for you to have it of me. I want you intertwined with my core, A tangle of thorny vines surrounding a tree, feeding off the sap. I need you to depend on me, same as I depend on you. Isn't that true love? To not care about the world, about my person or you? Love is knowing you choose me every single day and never giving that up. Love is all. Is each of your cells I taste, each emotion that is your name. All the hours killed alongside you. Love is your nightmares, woman, in the fear I always wear. Love is an unclosed wound impossible to ignore. Love is how the goodbyes are more memorable than anything with you. My brain can't even come close to replicating the feelings in those moments, and I frantically resort again and again to distractions, nibbling my fingertips, tears, and broken knuckles. However, it all pales when I finally say hello and our time together commences once more, seamlessly merging with infinity. Because it should be infinite. There shouldn't be any goodbyes. Nothing else around. Just us two together. To let go of all that is the opposite of love. It's hatred, but towards yourselves. For self. For believing you are unworthy of such feelings. Now, whether it's healthy or not is a different matter. Look, more angels. We just push them. Oh. They're like birds. It's our cousin. Hey, fancy seeing you here, Orchid. I remember you inviting you to talk to me. Haha, good joke, good joke. What are you doing out here, Cecil? Just enjoying the view. Up above it all, I could ask you the same question. Just pondering, I guess. And I find this place the best to ponder. It's the only place you can see the sky in Hellbore Town, after all. And you were pondering about? Stuff. You know, I find it kind of funny. Our parents were obsessed with how we would turn out, always hounding us every step of the way throughout our childhoods on how to think, how to act. To fit this predefined mold they had in their heads about what we should be. And now, they don't seem to care at all. But I bet they'll be crying at my feet for me to return home one day. I can't wait for that so I can sneer at them. Yeah. Well, you do you, cousin. What? They're happy that they found a third generation heir, so they're probably not going to bother us much anymore. Hemoglobal blood, Co. is in good hands. I see. What's with that shocked look? He's on your side of the family. It must have been after I left the manor. Still, it's a burden lifting. We're both free to do what we want. There aren't any eyes on us anymore. We don't have to manage our family businesses. We don't have huge manors full of fearful servants, where the days are empty and cold. What was the point of all that suffering then? Who knows? But I can pursue my dream. I'll open a small craft shop full of love and joy, on my own terms, with a partner to share my waking moments with. Well, eventually, still on our mother's allowance, still gotta study, still gotta find a girlfriend. But the world is much more open now, and my path clearer. What will you do now, Cecil? Well, I'm heading back to my apartment. See you around. Every day, listlessly wandering through these memories, retracing my steps through these damned halls, wallowing in self-pity, what could have beens, what could have beens, what should have beens. My own folly of inaction upon inaction upon inaction. It's her apartment. It's out here again. The path forward is the path backwards, a death spiral of my own making. Who's whispering? Everyday devil, the path backwards, death spiral of my own making. I guess that was it. Oh, that's cute. It's a little movie theater. Anything I can find? Oh, it's nice pixel art. Cute. I can interact with it? No. Anything on the seats? Well, I mean, aside from these posters, which I'm still not quite sure what are. Is it the agency? The consulting agency? That it definitely was. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye. See you later. Sorry I didn't watch the credits. Hey, it's the poster. Well, poster for the game, I mean. It's also it's just a poster. I like this one. Don't hire me to stare at you, I'm scared. I didn't expect the "Don't hug me, I'm scared" reference. Halcyon Endes, kitty men. Thank you for seeing it all through to the end. From Ali. You walked alongside this short and silly experience until it reached its destination. You gave it your time, your energy, and I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not good at saying things or writing things. Klaus is better at that. Well, goodbye and take care. This was I like this one. Short. Sweet. This is Klaus. But a year ago, and so I wrote a few separate excerpts about Ali's characters. I was lucky that not only she loved them, but that she decided to make a game about them. Later, she asked me for extra help as a co-writer, and I couldn't say no. It's been a pleasure to participate in such a project. I'll always thank her for it. As for you, the gamer behind the screen, thank you for playing too. No matter the type of devil you are, I hope life smiles upon you every day from now on. What are you calling me, a devil? How very rude. It's my cat. The Chosen 10, Council of Realms. There's her cousin. Can't talk to her. Can't talk to Store Man either. Alright, fine then. I won't talk to you then. Oh! It just closes itself.